So today the Supreme Court has continued their attack on voters' rights in the South. They have given Alabama the clearance to go ahead and change their maps just before the elections or the primaries, like they did with Louisiana. Normally, when they make a decision, there's a timetable. You can't do something if it interferes with something going on right now, and usually decisions take 6 months to a year to take an effect, but not the John Roberts court. Oh hell no! John Roberts has worked a long time to get rid of equal rights in the United States in voting, and so they want to make sure that all the southern states have an opportunity to do it. Now I'm looking at Brian Kemp said they haven't done it yet. They haven't given in to it because that'd be crazy because we are right in the middle of the primaries. Early voting is going on, primary voting on the 19th. That'd be insane. Georgia's Southern, Georgia is Republican, but they're not crazy Republican. They got enough crazies, but you know what I mean. Not like Louisiana. Yeah, I caught the Governor's Act. God, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Fuck you. Okay. It just, basically, the Supreme Court is giving these guys a chance to establish Jim Crow 2.0. Now, I watched Don Lemon's reaction to it, and basically it was like, we're fucked reaction. Because they're doing it in Alabama, Mississippi, and they're going to do it in North Carolina, Virginia, and all that. Okay. People can still vote. This isn't 1965 because they were fighting for the right to vote. They weren't allowed to vote. Okay? The idea of the Voters' Rights Act in the end was to make sure there was a fair playing game and fair balance game. That they didn't redistrict, certain ways. So it's gone. John Roberts believes in freedom to discriminate. That's his basis for it. That's what it's always been their basis for it. You should be free to discriminate against people because this is a free country. Not free from consequences, but that's what they want. Even though it may cost someone a job, their life. That's always been their take on civil rights. It's disgusting, it's gross. But that's what the legal eagles say, that John Roberts and Samuel Alito are hanging on to her, and they're stepping fetch it. Clarence Thomas. Always remember, Clarence Thomas replaced Thurgood Marshall. Yeah, that just makes you ill, just thinking that thought. But I want to bring up, I understand it. It's disgusting. It's gross to watch these white supremacists running around smiling. But let's be clear. If you still vote in mass, and a lot of people of not color are pissed about this too, if we all vote in mass, we can overwhelm this. We still can win. And also, it's fucking Alabama. How much of a do you think a change in Alabama or anything in Alabama affects national? Zero. Georgia, it would, because Georgia's the heart of the South. Florida, because of the population. But fucking Alabama? Who cares? All right? And I know those who live there fought, Selma, all of it, to vote. Just go out and vote and fuck them. Do what you have to do. That's vote and make sure you follow every rule. But I'm not going to lose. This is the Supreme Court doing what they're going to do. We knew this. But I'm not going to go and say it's over. Fuck that. It's not. Stop it. I mean, commiserate about it, call it what it is. We are. But the next thing is we get down to business. And we vote. Because they're going to find out, even redrawing these maps, they may have fucked themselves. So for God's sake, just take a deep breath after you curse at it and then vote. Because even in Tennessee, they're going to find out the consequences of a poor choice.